Joining me now is Sasha Rierick. He is the head coach of the men's U.S. ski team, and he knew Bryce and Ronnie. He joins me on the phone. Sasha, I'm really glad I could speak to you. How are you doing?
We are holding strong as a family together, the entire U.S. ski team, the athletes that are here, and also the athletes that are spread out around Europe doing different competitions. We are holding strong as a family. For sure, it's been an emotional 24 hours. But the strength of our family is unbelievable.
You speak about this family. I know that skiers and downhill sports athletes are very close-knit. You often train at the same facilities, and I understand that your development team, there were 6 people skiing when this horrible accident happened, and that some of the other skiers tried to rescue Ronnie and Bryce. Tell us about that.
Yeah, 4 of our athletes were first ones on the scene, digging, helping rescuers, pointing in the right direction, shoveling as fast and as hard as possible. Our coaching staff was nearby, ran up the hill to where the avalanche finally settled and took part in the whole process too. The amount of strength that those encouraged, that those individuals demonstrated was remarkable.
Remarkable indeed, and such heartbreak and such trauma for them to endure. I understand this happened near the European training base in the Austrian Alps. At one point, the group of skiers went off trail, and that's what triggered the avalanche. Is this a rare kind of accident to happen in your experience?
Yeah, I mean, I've been with the U.S. ski team for 12, 13 years, and this is the first time we've had any incident like this. You know, the athletes were out skiing like the general public of the general tourists that are here in Solden, enjoying the great mountain and huge mountain that it is here.
Yeah, beautiful area, huge, majestic mountains. Give us an idea about these 2 young men, 2 incredible young athletes, Ronnie Burlak, Bryce Astle. I want you to tell us a little bit more. Ronnie from Franconia, New Hampshire. He was injured recently, wasn't he?
Yeah, Ronnie was a tremendous team player, teammate to individuals. Everybody loved his energy and enthusiasm for being part of the team. It was his dream to be a ski racer, to be on the national team, to reach his, Olympic aspirations, and such a team person, always looking out for coaches and athletes and the service guys. Tremendous individual, always wanting to do the best for the team. And Bryce just always had a smile on his face. Always enjoyed whatever he was doing, whether it was training hard or hanging with friends. He just had a smile on his face, which brought energy and enthusiasm to anybody around him, especially me.
Oh, I can hear it in your voice. You're struggling to come to terms with this. 2 young men cut down in their prime of their lives. I understand that you've got some racers that are going to be competing today in Croatian World Cup events. And the skiers have the choice whether to compete or not. You talk about this close-knit group. Do you get a sense that they want to go ahead and still enter the competition, or are they struggling to make sense of all of this?
I mean, everybody's going to handle this differently, and we're putting together a plan so that each individual, coach, athlete, service, physio, can move forward in the best way they can. And for many of the athletes, that's going to mean getting in the start gate, getting back on the saddle, and charging down the mountain. That's what Bryce and Ronnie would have wanted us to do. So the guys there in Zagreb, I left there last night, and they all bonded together and said, okay, we're gonna charge, we're gonna race in their honor. The athletes that are here in Solden, we're closer to the scene. We're making plans individually for what's best for those guys to move forward and gain strength from this tragedy. Yeah. For the rest of their lives.
Well, and it will likely impact them for the rest of their lives. We know there's a lot of people impacted by this. 2 lives lost in this, the families, the people of the ski team, all the support people as well. Our thoughts and prayers are with you all. Sasha Rierick, we thank you so much for joining us, and we send our best to you and the team.